What's up, guys? So welcome to this quick video, which is going to be a review of Star Wars Rebels. Um, First of all, um, I just watched this, the ending of the series, and for me it was worth every part of watching the whole series. Like it all came down to this. Every character actually had very major importance in how it turned out, and what it came down to. And seriously, um, you cannot understand the ending unless you watch the whole series. Well, I mean, you can't understand, but you do not get all the meaning of the final few minutes of the series. And I was talking to a friend saying that I do not get attached that easily to series characters, because like when you watch them, you already prepare yourself to let them go. So um, there's only one other series that made me feel like that when it ended, and it was Dexter, but for a completely different reason. It was because I was shocked. I was absolutely pissed at how it ended. It was like someone just left a hole in my chest. But somehow Star Wars Rebels is making me feel like this, but in a different way. More in a satisfied way, I would say, because you can definitely see a future for some of the characters, and there's nothing left in absolute. No, anything can happen to the characters that we see at the ending. So that's something that's great. There's probably going to be another series where Dave Filoni and his team will bring back those characters. So that would be absolutely crazy to see those characters again. But all around, guys, Star Wars is something that grabs you down to your, like, it hooks down to your soul. It grabs every bit of how would I say, bit of love that you have, and it's just so great. This series was a masterpiece, honestly, for what it was meant. It's meant to be for children, but as a 24-year-old, well, I started watching it at 22 years old. But it is just so great, and honestly, I would give a solid 9 to Dave Filoni and his team for this absolutely amazing series. Gave us some great moments like Obi-Wan Kenobi against Darth Maul. This is one of the most important moments in the entire Star Wars saga in terms of character storylines. Star Wars Rebels was one of them to give us that. One was, I mean, Star Wars Rebels gave us one of those key moments. Sorry, and now the ending of Star Wars Rebels. I don't want to spoil it. Um, but it really means a lot to what's coming to Star Wars, and actually what is possible in the Star Wars universe. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I strongly recommend you guys to watch it. It's not that long. There's only 4 seasons of about, I would say, on average, 19 or 20 episodes. So 20 minutes each. It's nothing too crazy. It's easy to follow. It's very simple, but it really makes you understand a lot of things about the Star Wars universe, and really lets you explore in depth, like everything about the Star Wars lore, and what happens between movies, because most people only watch movies. But there's so much more that you can get to know and discover. So I strongly recommend you guys watch this because it is worth every single minute of it. I'm watching Twitter right now, and people like Star Wars is so crazy because the fans are so um, bipolar, I would say, because they're always so easy on criticizing. But right now, what I see on Twitch is just good comments, which is not on Twitch, but Twitter. It's just good comments. It's something that I would never expect after Star Wars. After anything Star Wars, pretty much, there's always some people uh, that will complain. But right now, it's all people saying, "No, I'm not crying. You're crying," and like it's like some stuff like it destroyed me mentally, but in a good way. Um, it's it's fantastic. You guys, I will not spoil you, but honestly, if you ever have the time or looking for a series, and you don't mind watching something that's a little more like anime, um, yeah, watch Star Wars. It's absolutely amazing, and it will probably give you it will give you interest in actually watching some more Star Wars anime. And another good one that you guys could watch is the Star Wars Clone Wars. But then again, it's two completely different things. And Star Wars Clone Wars was also very good, but it, like the last season of Star Wars Rebels got me way more involved emotionally and mentally. Even with the I think almost 3 month break, um, it's uncomparable. What it brought me, like emotionally, compared to Rebels. So thank you guys for watching, and guys, I need to do this. May the force be with you.